This is a low DR e-commerce site that we grew its traffic from 4K a month to 16K a month in 6 months time. So basically, we 4x'd its organic traffic over half year. This is another one with even lower DR at just 2.5. We did it again by getting its organic traffic from 1600 a month to over 4700 a month, a 3x over 6 months time. And all these traffic are from the US, from our targeted potential customers. We did it all by doing SEO. I have lots more of these to show, but I want to get to the point first. In this video, we're going to talk about SEO for e-commerce. Hello, I'm Michael. Welcome to my channel. I'm not here to promise you overnight success or secret tricks. What I'm here to do is to share what I've learned through years of trial and error, successes and failures in the trenches of e-commerce SEO. Whether you're just starting out or you've been in this for a while, I'm betting you felt the frustration of pouring your heart into your products only to have them lost in the vast sea of online competition. I know, because I've been there. But I've also seen the incredible impact that solid SEO can have on an e-commerce business. So in this video, we're going to cut through the jargons and get practical. I'll share the strategies that have actually moved the needles for my e-commerce sites and those of my clients. So roll up your sleeves, let's dive right in. The first thing I want to talk about is keyword research. So keyword research is the backbone of any solid SEO strategy for e-commerce. So it's about understanding what your potential customers are searching for and how they are searching for it. So this isn't just about finding popular terms. It's about uncovering the specific language and the phrases your target customers use when they look for products like yours. So you can start with your product categories and expand from there. And think about the features and the benefits and the common questions people might have. And you can use tools like Google Keyword Planner and Ahrefs and SEMrush, because all those tools can help you discover related terms and their search volumes. But don't just rely on tools. Talk to your customers and read product reviews and browse forums to get a real sense of the language people use. And specifically for e-commerce, long-tail keywords are often the hidden gems. I'm talking about those longer, more specific phrases that might have lower search volume but have higher conversion potentials. Someone searching for red leather woman's wallet with coin purse, that person is closer to making a purchase than someone just searching for a broader term like wallet. And also you think about the search intent behind each keyword. Are people looking to buy or just researching? Because there are the difference between informational keywords and the transactional keywords. Informational keywords are like how to choose a laptop. Those can be great for content marketing. While transactional keywords like buy a gaming laptop, those are going to be more valuable for product pages. And the seasonal trends matter too. If you sell holiday decorations, you'll want to optimize for different keywords throughout the year. And also you can use tools like keyword trends to spot those patterns and plan your SEO efforts accordingly. Don't forget about your competitors. Analyze their keyword strategy to find gaps and opportunities. Maybe there is a niche they're overlooking that you can capitalize on. Also, you should know that keyword research isn't just a one-time task. It's an ongoing process that evolves with your business, your industry, and the consumer behavior. So what you should do is you should keep refining and updating your keyword strategy to stay ahead of the e-commerce SEO game, so you can stay ahead of the competition. Now let's talk about on-page optimization. That is where we take all the keyword research and put them into action on your e-commerce site. It's about making your pages as attractive as possible to those search engines and human visitors. So the first thing is going to be product pages. They are the lifeblood of your e-commerce site. So your product titles should be clear, descriptive, and include your primary keyword naturally. Don't just do keyword stuffing. You're going to need to make them readable and appealing to potential customers. And also meta description or your chance to sell your page in search results. Write a compelling, keyword-rich description that entice clicks. Include those key features, benefits, or even have a call to action. And the URL actually matters too. They don't have such a huge impact like maybe a few years ago, but they still have an impact now. So you should keep them short, descriptive, and include your target keywords. Something of a URL like /men's leather wallet. A URL like that is going to be much better than a string of random numbers and letters. And also another critical thing on the product description is that when you get your products from your supplier, you may get a product description from your supplier as well. But you should never use the exact product description that you get from your supplier. Instead, you should write a unique and a detailed description for each product, include relevant keywords naturally, but focus on providing value to the reader. Address common questions, highlight unique features, and showcase the benefits of your products. And also on each product image, you should use descriptive and keyword-rich file names and alt tags. This is going to help search engine understand what your image is about, and it can boost your visibility in image search results. And don't forget about your category pages. These will be your collection pages if you use Shopify. And these pages are prime real estate for targeting broader keywords. Optimize your product title, optimize your category titles, descriptions, and more importantly, you should add some unique content to these pages to make them more valuable to visitors and also tell search engine that what these pages are about. Try to make it at least 500 words of content, and I've seen so many times that the 500 words will help to boost the collection page ranking by a lot. Site speed is a critical factor for SEO as well. We're going to discuss that in the technical SEO part. Also, make sure your site is mobile friendly. I think you can have a look at your data of visitor and the paying customer, especially the split between desktop and mobile. That should give you a better idea like how important the mobile version is to your business. Okay, now we're on to the next thing. We're going to talk about SEO content creation. It's not just about selling products, it's about building authority, engaging your audience, and providing value that keeps people coming back to your site. Blog posts are a great place to start. They give you the opportunity to target those informational keywords we talked about earlier. So write articles that answer common questions in your niche, like provide buying guides or offer tips related to your products. For example, if you sell kitchenware, you can create recipe posts that showcase your products in action. And also, product guides and comparisons are incredibly useful for potential customers, and that's also great for SEO as well. So these in-depth pieces allow you to naturally put in a wide range of relevant keywords, and at the same time, it's going to help customers make informed decisions. Also, the FAQ pages, the frequently asked question pages, those are incredibly valuable for both visitors and the search engines as well. They allow you to address common queries and naturally put in a lot of long-tail keywords. And if your products are somewhat seasonal, consider creating buying guides for different seasons or occasions. These things can also target seasonal keywords and drive traffic during peak shopping periods. And user-generated content is often neglected, but it's actually a goldmine for e-commerce SEO as well. So you should encourage customers to leave reviews and ratings. This kind of fresh and unique content not only helps SEO, but also adds social proof to your brand and products, and that build trust with potential buyers. Depending on your product category, if it's a special, professional, or something has higher entry barriers, one powerful strategy that worked very well for me every time is to create resource pages or glossaries about your industry. These pages can position you as an authority in your niche and attract valuable backlinks. Because the general principle is you should always prioritize quality over quantity. So focus on creating content that truly provides value to your audience. So when you do that, the SEO benefit will follow naturally. And also don't shy away from video content like I'm doing now. But more specifically for e-commerce, there are different types of video you can do, like product demonstrations, how-to guides, and even behind-the-scenes looks at your business. Those can be engaging and shareable. You can host these videos on your brand store and optimize their description for search engines. Or you can post them on social media to drive more traffic to your site. And frankly, leveraging social media is quite an advanced strategy for SEO as well. And it's a huge topic on its own. We're probably going to discuss social media on another video. So infographic. Infographic can be a great way to present information in a visually appealing and shareable format. Create infographics about industry trends, product comparisons, or sometimes interesting data related to your niche. But I gotta give you an insider tip here. After I've tried so many different approaches and done so many of these, infographics are not on my priority list. Although it's all great and fancy, but the real problem is it's really hard to create an infographic that has in-depth information and aesthetically very appealing at the same time. So the effort and the money you spend on it probably will get you better results on some of the other strategies we'll discuss in this video. So we're on to the next one. It's about link building. Building backlinks is a crucial aspect of e-commerce SEO or any SEO. It's about getting other reputable websites linked back to your site, which signals to search engines that your content is valuable and trustworthy. So one effective strategy is reaching out to industry influencers and bloggers. Offer them your product for review. If they like what they see, they might feature your product in their content, providing you with valuable backlinks and exposure to their audience. And also, guest posting is another commonly used strategy as well. But when you do guest posting, screening the target website is going to be a critical part to get you the results you want instead of getting your Google penalties. So some criteria I always use are like relevant industry, domain ratings, monthly traffic, and the number of referring domains. If I want to dig a little deeper, I would also see which pages and which keywords they get of their traffic from. For example, a cooking and a recipe sites gets most of their traffic from celebrity news pages, the quality of the backlink from that site, it won't be as good as if the site dedicated on cooking and recipe content. So you should at least be aware of that even if you want to do a backlink from that site. Because for the latter one, the link is always going to be more expensive, because good quality backlinks are just expensive. Another approach is to leverage your existing partnerships. If you have suppliers, distributors, or other business partners, see if you can get a backlink from them. Maybe you can be featured on their partners page, but don't do a direct link exchange. Meaning that if they link to you, you don't link to them at the same time, because that would seem suspicious in Google's eyes. So if you really want to do a links exchange, a better solution is actually to do an ABC exchange. They link to you, you link to a third site, and have the third site link to them. But if that's a bit complicated, it might be easier to just stick with the first plan and simply ask for a mention and a link, since they are your business partners anyways. You can also create linkable assets. These are like pieces of content so valuable that people naturally want to link to them. This could be industry reports, an extensive guide, or unique tools related to your niche. For example, if you sell fitness equipment, you can create a comprehensive workout planner tool. You can also participate in online communities and forums that are about your industry, about your product niche, or just basically where your target customers hang out online. That is also another easier way to get backlinks. You can share your expertise and help others. I mean, obviously you shouldn't spam links. There are always going to be natural opportunities to mention your products or content, then add a backlink there. That would seem more natural. But I also got to tell you that this is sort of an outdated strategy. It used to work quite a lot, but then people in the SEO industry got to abuse that, which turned out to be a sort of a black hat technique. So eventually, Google had an algorithm update, so this strategy no longer working as good as before, to the point that it still works, but the impact is tiny now. And besides all of that, there are also some a bit more advanced strategies like broken link building. It can be very effective as well. So find broken links on relevant websites that offer your content. Well, that is basically to find broken links on relevant websites and offer your content as a replacement. And this helps the site owner fix a problem there while earning you a backlink. So you can look for unlinked mention of your brand as well. Use tools to find the instances where your brand is mentioned online without a link. Then you reach out to these sites and kindly ask if they'd be willing to add a link to your site. There are lots of other ways to get brand mentions and backlinks, depending on your industry and size of the company. Sometimes you just need to be creative. For example, sponsoring events or charity related to your industry. It's not always that expensive. Some of them are just a couple $100 or even lower. This often leads to backlinks from event pages and press releases, and those are considered very credible sources. Create a scholarship or contest, sometimes could bring huge impact as well. Educational institutions often link to scholarship pages. That's going to provide you a high quality backlink from the .edu sites. You can also collaborate with other businesses in your industry on content or products. Like cross promotions can also give you valuable backlinks from your collaborators. Always focus on getting high quality relevant backlinks. A few links from authoritative sites in your niche, those are going to be far more valuable than compared to if you get many links from irrelevant and low quality sites, which are on the contrary could get you Google penalties. So keep in mind that it's about quality, not quantity. But if you can have both, that's even better. Now, we've talked a lot about building backlinks, but internal linking is also a powerful yet often overlooked SEO strategy, especially for e-commerce. It's not just about connecting your pages, it's about creating a seamless user experience and guiding both visitors and search engines through your site structure. So when you strategically link between product pages, category pages, and blog posts, you're essentially telling search engines which pages are most important. This helps distribute link equity throughout your site, boosting the ranking potential of the more important pages, which are typically your money pages. So that means always have your blog posts linked to your product pages and category pages, not the other way around. Because you want the blog posts to pass on the link equity to those money pages, so eventually improve the ranking of those money pages. So when people search for the relevant keywords in Google, your money pages, meaning those product pages and category pages, they are going to show up in higher places and get you more click on those transactional keywords. But when you add those internal links, you should always consider the topic cluster. Have the pages under the relevant topics interlinked like a web. And also use descriptive anchor text that gives users and search engines a clear idea of what to expect on the linked page. Avoid and don't use generic phrases like a click here, and always use something more specific and with relevant keywords in it. For e-commerce, Internal linking sometimes can help to improve your conversion rate as well. Like imagine a customer reading a blog post about summer fashion trends. If you have the internal links planned and placed there, you can guide them directly to relevant product pages, making it easier for them to shop the looks you've just described. So that's quite a lot for link building, both backlinks and internal links, because this is one of the most important things in SEO, and it's usually where you allocate the most budget for. Other than that, two things I want to briefly touch upon. One is technical SEO. If you're using Shopify and don't mess with the themes and the custom coding, there's really not much to worry about technical SEO. While Shopify does handle many technical aspects very well, it's still important to understand and optimize where you can. Because technical SEO is the foundation that supports all your other SEO efforts. For example, site structure, you should organize your products into logical categories and subcategories, and sitemaps. Shopify automatically generates these for you, but you should make sure you add them to the Google Search Console so the page gets crawled and indexed. And the page speed is important, of course. Choose a good theme and be careful of adding lots of apps and custom HTML. Otherwise, site speed shouldn't be a problem. Also, make sure your site is mobile friendly, right? We just talked about that earlier. Most of the paid Shopify themes are responsive now. The second thing I want to briefly touch upon is local SEO, because most of the e-commerce businesses are purely online. But if you happen to have a physical store, local SEO is going to be another powerful strategy. But local SEO is like a huge topic on its own, with a few things stands out for e-commerce specifically. And let's just briefly walk through them. So the first is you should claim and optimize your Google business profile with the accurate information, right? You need to add high quality photos and have regular updates there. You should also encourage customers to leave reviews and respond timely to feedback. Make sure your website has the consistent NAP, which stands for name, address, and phone numbers across all pages and platforms. And then you can also find local business directories and the industry-specific directories. Make sure your information is listed there and listed correctly. Also, you can create location-specific landing pages for each store if you have multiple stores, and highlight unique offers and local events. Like add local keywords naturally into your content, product descriptions, and meta tags. You can also build backlinks locally through like your local partnerships with other businesses close to you, or just have more community involvement. And of course, use social media. Use social media to engage with your community and share your physical store promotions. And create location-based content like area guides or local interest blog posts. All those efforts can help you attract local customers as well as the visitors traveling to your area. You can also have a click and collect option to bridge online shopping with the in-store experience. Sometimes people would love to come in for a chat. For example, if you're selling kids products, pets products, or any hobby-based products. Besides that, you can also get involved in your local community, sponsor local events, participate in community initiatives, or host workshops in your store. So all these things could lead to local press coverage and backlinks, of course. I know it's a bit beyond our core topic of SEO, but eventually it helps to build your authority in search engines and boost the ranking of your website. So, after we talked about so many things that we can do on SEO and improve our ranking, drive more traffic to our site, and have more visitors, have more potential customer, which potentially converts to more sales, it's all good. SEO is powerful, but you should know its limitations and hence set realistic expectations. Results take time. SEO is not going to be a quick fix. It's actually a long-term strategy. You might not see significant changes for several months, especially if you're in a competitive niche. So patience and consistency, those are going to be the key here. And also you should know that SEO isn't a set it forget it solution either. Search engines constantly update their algorithms, and your competitors are also working to improve their ranking too. So you need to regularly review and adjust your strategy to stay competitive. Also, you should know that not every page will rank on the first page of Google. Focus your efforts on your most important products and categories. It's better to rank well for a few key terms than to spread yourself too thin trying to rank for everything. Because if you do that, eventually you could rank for nothing. So you should focus on some breakthrough points. So that given time, SEO gonna get you higher rankings and more traffic. But traffic doesn't equal conversion. To have that conversion, you still have a lot of work to do that is beyond SEO. For example, SEO couldn't compensate for a poor product or a bad user experience. If your site is difficult to navigate, your products are low quality, or your customer service is poor, even the best SEO won't lead to long-term success. SEO should be part of a broader digital marketing strategy as well. Although it's all powerful, it shouldn't be your only focus. And to get the best result, you should at least combine it with other strategies like email marketing, social media, right? Which we will systematically discuss as well in future videos. Despite all these limitations, SEO remains one of the most cost-effective and sustainable ways to drive traffic and sales for e-commerce business. So knowing its strengths and limitations, so you approach it with realistic expectations and integrate it into your overall marketing strategy. So that's everything for this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.